For my next anime review, I'm doing the series Hat Atelier. This series is done by Bugs Film, and as of right now, it does not have a rating, but I'm gonna go ahead and just give it a PG-13 rating because I know the source material, and I do believe a PG-13 rating is sufficient enough for this series. Now, for those of you who have not watched my previous videos on Witch Hat, I just want to give you guys a quick refresher just in case you don't know. I have been a fan of this series even before the anime adaptation was announced several years ago. And as of recently, I've been doing a reread of the manga. I'm almost done with volume 13, and I wanted to make sure I did that in preparation for this series. I've been really looking forward to this season. I've been really looking forward to Witch Hat ever since it was announced. When I found out that it was Bugs Film that was doing the adaptation, I have to admit I was a bit worried. Because with production issues and everything, I was hopeful where we would at least get a good adaptation. The trailers looked great. I was willing to wait for this one because for those of you who have not read the manga, this series is fantastic. It's one of my favorites to read. I've read the manga at least over 6 times. I think around that much. I don't remember. But this series deserved a proper adaptation. Now that it's all said and done with the first 2 episodes released, my fears have subsided, at least for the most part. These 2 episodes that we got are fantastic. They did change a few things up around but what we got here is as good as I was hoping. They didn't do a 1-to-1 to the manga. There are a couple things that they cut, save for time, and there are a couple things that they added that I do think. There is a scene that they add in episode 1. It's where Quifrey grabs Coco from her house and brings her up in the air to question her, what did she draw? In the manga, Quifrey never drops her. She tries to shake free, but Quifrey is able to hold on to her in the air, and she witnesses what happens to her mother from there. In the anime, in the first episode, she's able to break free from Quifrey. Quifrey is able to grab her before she hits the ground and kills herself. Coco tries to go and rescue her mother, but Quifrey, knowing how dangerous that would be, grabs her and brings her back up into the air. So that little scene right there that they added, that wasn't from the manga, but that scene right there that they added was really great. I really liked that scene that they added. It only adds to the story, which I'm very happy about. Same with the second episode. The second episode is more in line with the manga. They didn't really do any major changes except for a couple lines here and there, but I didn't mind it. They didn't drastically change anything, and it fits quite nicely with what they're going for. The voice cast as well from all the characters that they've introduced, Agath, Riche, Tatia, Quifrey, Coco, everyone is pitch perfect. They've done a beautiful job on capturing every character's introduction very well. I'm very happy with how they've handled everything in this aspect. Now I've watched everything in sub. I'm not going to be watching this in dub, so if you're curious about that, you can look up someone who has watched in dub. For me, I don't care. I'm not going to watch this series in dub. Now, the music was fantastic. It was as good as I was hoping. The pacing as well is pitch perfect. There is no issue with the pacing in these first 2 episodes. And knowing what is coming up in the next few episodes, I'm really excited for. I'm hoping we at least get to the snakeback cave in this season, because that would be a fantastic way to cap off the film. There are several scenes of whales that I noticed in the intro, so I'm pretty sure I know where they're gonna be at least getting to in this season, which, oh boy, I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, as someone who has recently read the manga, I have no issues with these first 2 episodes. These 2 were fantastic. I just hope that Bugs Film delivers with the rest of the season. And knowing how good this manga is, I don't know how far they're going to go. I don't know if they've split this season into 2 cores, because this season is only 13 episodes long. I was really hoping for more episodes, but I'll take what we can get for right now. It's possible that they're pulling a Dan scenario where it was basically a full season, a full 20 episode season, but they split it down the middle into 2 seasons of 13 episodes each. So they may be doing that, which I'm perfectly fine with. That gives the animators more time to get stuff done, because oh my word, these episodes are gorgeous. This series really gets as close to how beautiful the manga is. It's not as beautiful, mind you, but it is really close. I'm not going to give a, you know what? I'll give a score for these first 2 episodes. What the heck? I'm gonna be doing multiple other videos on the series if something really piques my interest. I am going to be doing a mid-season video, and of course I'm going to be doing a video to cap off the season. But yeah, I am very happy with this, as you can tell. So yeah, my score for these first 2 episodes of Hat Atelier is a very high. You know what? I don't care if I'm biased. I'm giving these first 2 episodes a 10. These were done perfectly, and these 2 episodes were an easy 10 in my book. So yeah, these two episodes were borderline perfect in my opinion. Bugs Film has done a beautiful job. So if you have if you had any doubt on how good this series will be, let these episodes ease your mind. That's my video on the first 2 episodes of Witch Hat. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. This has been Ryder. I'm out.